SGA is currently one of the best players in the NBA, so what would happen if you were to give him a 99 mid-range in 2K25? You'd get an unstoppable point guard that can shoot over any defender. You'd have the 3 most important shooting badges on Legend to be able to shoot from anywhere on the court, as well as being able to handle the ball and get to the rim whenever you feel like it. I have 2 versions of this SGA build, a true replica but with 99 mid-range, and then as always, a more selfish score-first version, so please drop a like in this video and let's get straight into it. First up, the replica build. This is more for people who want to build an identical version with all of his dribble animation, and it's closer to his in real life playstyle. Point guard, 6'6", 195. This is Shai's actual height and weight in real life, and then a 6'6" wingspan. You could also make it a shooting guard. The choice is yours. Continue. We'll start with the physicals because they affect so many of the other badges, and we're going with a 85 speed, a 82 agility, a 73 strength, and we're leaving the vert here. You already know that this build gets a 99 mid-range, so straight away we have a 94 mid-range to put 5 of our cap breakers to make it to 99. Now, side note, I don't think a complete replica is possible on this build without cap breakers, because any build over 6'4" just doesn't get enough attributes, but you can definitely make do with 94 mid-range, and when you hit starter 3, just put all of your cap breakers here. As you saw in the intro, the maxed out mid-range is so powerful in this game. I'm able to fade either direction, and it doesn't matter if the defender happens to get a hand up or if they bump me a little bit, especially since that most shooting guards are around 6'2", 6'3", you can just shoot right over them. The shifty shooter badge on Legend is one of my favorite badges on this game for this reason. Next, 3-pointer, we are going with a 83-3 to get the bronze limitless badge. SGA is about 35% from the 3 for his career, but the 3 legend badges in set shot, deadeye, and shifty carry on this build, and it doesn't feel like you have an 83-3 at all. If you're a rhythm shooter, then 3s just feel automatic. You can still fade, no problem. You can dex out, no problem. Button shoot, whatever it is, either way, it feels like your 3 is sitting like at a 90 plus. It's hard to describe until you make the build. And from a 3-throw line, we're only going with an 80. I know he shoots 85, 90 in real life, but I just feel like 3-throws are so easy on this game that you don't need much higher than 83 throw. Next, the playmaking. For pass accuracy, we're going with an 85 pass. You get bronze bailout, versatile visionary, silver break starter, and of course, gold dimer. It is a tier 2 badge, and this is where I put my max +1 tier 2 to make it Hall of Fame dimer. Now, along with these dribble animations, SGA's pass style was released at the start of season 4, but you need a 96 pass accuracy to be able to use it. There's just no way to have 96 pass accuracy on this build and still keep it well-rounded, so I just opted for the 85. To me, that is more than enough to play the point guard position. We're going with an 82 ball handle, and we will be putting 2 more cap breakers from the level 40 season rewards to get it to 84, and that covers all of his dribble animations. I don't particularly like any of his dribble animations other than maybe his crossover, and I feel like I can still be pretty effective without him, whether it's getting to a fade or left-right cross into a spin to get to the hoop is what I usually go to, so the choice is yours. And for the speed of ball, we're going with an 85, and we're putting our last cap breaker here to get it to 86 for gold lightning launch. Let's go back up to finishing. Now, the close shot has to stay there for the mid-range, unfortunately, but that's okay. The layup, here's a fantastic finisher at the hoop, so we're going with an 88 driving layup for silver physical, silver layup mixmaster, and of course, gold float game. If you wanted to keep the gold dimer, you could definitely put your tier 2 max +1 on float game to get it to Hall of Fame. The choice is yours. Now, driving dunk, he really isn't flashy finisher above the rim, so we're going with a 65 driving dunk. Now, this doesn't get any badges, but you get access to one of the cheapest but most effective dunk packages in the Athletic Hangs Off 1. Some of the animations in that package is sort of like a budget wish version of the Devin Booker, be able to take off fast, and it's really hard to block, so that's why we're going with a 65. As always, we're going with a 40 standing dunk for the 2-hand standing dunk package. Now, originally I was going with 45, but the 1-hand package just gets blocked way too much. And lastly, the defense. Now, every build needed to make sacrifices, and on defense I sacrificed a little bit to be able to get the high lab and high mid-range, but for steal, we are keeping an 85 steal for silver glove, gold interceptor. The max +1 tier 1, you can get this to gold if you'd like, or make this Hall of Fame. The choice is yours. 85 steal on the 6'6" is more than enough. It's what guys like Chalk and Zuda use on their 6'6" shooting guards for comp games. You can hawk lanes, you can get on ball steals, You can even steal alley-oop attempts, even though you have the minimum wingspan. And as I said, you can always use a max +1 on either glove or interceptor to take it up a notch. The perimeter D, we are going with a 74 perimeter D for bronze challenger, on-ball menace, pick dodger, immovable enforcer, and silver off-ball pest. Now, you might be saying 74 perimeter D is a little low, but 74 perimeter D on a 6'6" feels way different to 74 on a 5'9", 6'2", 6'3", etc. The extra height and wingspan make up for the lower rating, and if you're playing on a team, then you wouldn't be even guarding the main ball handler. That'd be your lock's job, and you'll be guarding corner anyway. And if you play a lot of solo rec like I do, there are no real set defenses or offenses, so it's a lot easier to guard one-on-one. We are leaving interior D, we are leaving block, we're leaving offensive rebound, and we are putting on, as always, the 60 defensive rebound to finish the build. You're probably wondering, oh, O-board's cheaper. Why don't you go lower D-board and higher O-board? Because I'm going to show you. For some reason, on this particular build, we can only go 42 defensive rebound, and if I max the O-board, we only get to 45, missing out on these two badges. So hence the 60 D-board for bronze rebound chaser and bronze box out beast. And there is the first version of my SGA build. Pause the video, screenshot, do whatever. Next, the score first version and the version that I've been playing on non-stop for season 4. Same height, same weight, same wingspan. I'm actually going with a 86 3-pointer, and 3 cap breakers on here get it to 89. For the silver limitless this time, we're going with a 95 3 throws, so I can steal most of the transition 3 throws, defensive 3 in the keys. This time we're going with a 65 vert, because as you can see, bronze posterizer needs a 65 vert. We go up to the finishing, where I made the sacrifice. I'm not really a driving layup guy this year, so I only went down to a 70 driving layup from 88 to get bronze physical finisher, bronze aerial, and only silver float game. But I went with a 84 driving dunk for bronze poster and a LeBron James dunk package, which is my favorite dunk package in the game. I know SGA doesn't dunk like that, but as I said, this is a score first fun build. Now, playmaking, so I just went down to a 81 ball handle, where I still get the badges I need. I only put a 71 pass accuracy. For silver dimer, which I make gold with the T2, and bronze break starter. Not that I'd be getting many defensive rebounds anyway. And the same speed with ball, we go with an 86. So 5 cap breakers on mid-range, 3 on 3-pointer. And on the defense, we have 85 steal again, but because we've given up so much on driving layup, we have 85 perimeter D for now. Silver challenger, on ball, pick dodger, still have the bronze removable, and now gold off ball pest. We have a 68 block for high flying deny, aka chase down on bronze, which is a great bailout if you happen to get beaten on the perimeter and your center is too late to help down at the hoop. You'll get a block every now and then. And for this makeup on this build, for some reason, 60 O board is cheaper than the 60 D board, which is fine. And then you can use the extra on 90, okay, 96, I was wrong, 96 3 throw. And there you have it. Another version of an SGA-ish build. With every version of this build, change around the stats to match your playstyle, like I always say. The first version comes out as a 3-level scoring threat, and the second one comes out as a 2-way 3-level shot creator. And that's all I have for you today. Please comment what type of build you'd like to see me do next. Click that video on the screen if you want to see how to build every version of LeBron James in 2K25. And as always, like and follow for more.